I wanted to hop on here really quick and give you a quick update since you all have been praying and so many of your friends gave me lots of great advice and support and so many also contacted me and said me too. I'm currently making some changes in my diet and in my health. So I wanted to update and just kind of give you a few things that I've learned so far. As some of you know, I have recently discovered pretty severe food allergies and that I've never had. In fact, I've actually never had any food allergies at all or any kind of allergies. So let me back up a little bit and tell you how exactly everything happened. Last year, I've had chemo. It was spring actually of last year with my stage 3 cancer. So I felt as a pretty healthy person before then, actually, believe it or not. And I kind of didn't believe that chemo would affect me as much as it did. So fast forward to early this summer, I was in the process of figuring out ways to lose weight and get healthy. And most of the diets that I've researched recently, especially the most popular ones, the paleo diets and so forth, most of them recommend so-called MCT oil. And the one I've used was this one. I don't think the brand or anything like that is relevant at this point. But so here's what happened. Actually, I've started taking the MCT oil because it's good for your energy levels, for blood sugar levels, to keep your energy and blood sugar steady and stable. So I've been taking that. Started taking it in the morning with my coffee. Felt amazing the first day. Second day I crashed, and the third day I crashed badly. Um, so, and then after about a week of taking that, is this is when I've noticed the big changes. Of course, my biggest alarm, my biggest red flag was whenever I broke out all over my body with red hives, and I had chest pains, I had stomach aches, and just swelled up all over, and quite a few times it got pretty dangerous, where I almost went into ER because my throat was swelling and closing up. So far I've had these food allergies going on every single day for about a month and a half, and I couldn't figure out what was going on and what was it I was reacting to until recently, a couple of weeks ago. I've pulled all the possible suspicious foods out of my diet. I pretty much stripped down my diet to just, broth, chicken, some healthy, clean meats, few green vegetables, um, sweet potato, maybe. So anything that could possibly aggravate my condition, I have taken it out. So here's so far that I've found that I'm allergic to. Um, Fruits, most fruits, actually all except bananas, especially tropical citrus fruits, nuts or nut flowers, anything that's not related or tree nuts. Coconut was the biggest culprit, and this is why MCT oil is a byproduct of coconut. Um, so now I'm allergic to anything coconut. Um, I think have took out beans, and I'm not eating any grains, any dairy. I'm not allergic to those things, I don't think, but I'm still sensitive to them. So this is so far what I've got. I think I can eat some leafy greens. I cannot have tomatoes. I cannot have strawberries, and I love strawberries. So this was quite a journey right now. Um, Not having any of my favorite foods. I've always loved fruit. I was always into fresh foods. As long as I've been a child, that's the way I was always eating. I love fresh foods. I was looking forward to summer for that reason, and I grew some tomatoes in my backyard. So here we go. I had to take all of it out. So it's been somewhat trying experience, but also I found myself very peaceful with it. Once my diet came down to very, very simple, way of eating and very clean way of eating. Um, I actually, after the first day, second day slump, kind of withdrawal, I found myself feeling much better, um, kind of clear in my mind. Usually I'm used to having brain fog with some of the foods, so I don't have that anymore. And as much as I miss my favorite foods, I'm just learning to be content with what I have and not so much occupy my mind with what I eat and just refocus on other things that make me happy. Spending time with my kids, writing or reading books. Um, if I don't know if you have noticed, but I have pulled back on the social media as much as I like catching up on Facebook with everyone. So that's that. Um, I have learned some things. I've been researching a lot. I like to dig around. My natural curiosity kind of helps with that. So I have found, because nobody's immune system is the same. Everyone has a very unique immune system, the way we were designed from the inside, on the inside. So, and of course, chemo played a big part in kind of disrupting all of everything that, all the processes in my body, especially as it relates to immune system. And even though I was coasting okay for a while, but once I introduced something that my body was not familiar with, like MCT oil, which is, which is byproduct of coconut oil. Like I said, coconut oil is high in salicylates, so are lots of fruits and vegetables, especially fruits, especially citrus fruits or nightshade fruits and vegetables, eggplant, tomato. Um, and because by what I could see, everyone is either dominant in one type of immune cells, like Th1. Those are helper cells that help. Once they recognize a foreign substance in your body, they start attacking it. So that's how you get sometimes you get a reaction, or sometimes that's how your body fights off disease, or, a foreign substance, like something that it considers dangerous to your body. Um, and there's other type of immune cells, helper cells, is Th2. They work differently in how they combat sickness or inflammation in your body. Well, mine, from what I could tell by the description, I have not actually run a blood test. So don't quote me on that because I don't know for sure yet. But from what I can tell is Th2, and MCT oil is what will drive the Th2 helper cells way up. So because of that, it can trigger allergies to other things, not just coconut. So here I am. So hopefully you have learned something. The reason that I am sharing all of this is I hope that it can help somebody, and and I hope that we can journey together. I know many of you have been telling me that you are doing the whole30, and I'm kind of unintentionally started doing whole30, maybe even a little more strict than that. So let's just encourage each other on the journey. I know quite a few people who have food allergies, and I used to not understand what it's like, and now I do. And it makes you get more creative with what you can eat and how to eat it. Um, and it's just a different way of life. Um, do I hope that the Lord can eventually heal me and make everything come back into balance? Yes, I do, and I believe that. And in the meantime, I trust Him in this process, and I try to learn whatever I can to do the best I can, and be responsible with my food, with my body, because I have family, I have responsibilities, and I want to be at the top of my game for my kids and my husband and my friends. So anyway, I hope that we get to encourage each other. Feel free to reach out to me. You can comment or you can message me, and let's do this. And thank you again so much to everyone who's been praying and been asking and been so supportive in this process. Anyway, I'm sorry if my eyes are all over the place because I'm still learning this video thing, but it seems much easier than typing up long messages. So I'll see you guys later, and I love you all, and we'll talk later. Bye bye.